I think for a lot of us, when we first get diagnosed with MS, at least for me, like my first thought was, oh my God, am I going to be in a wheelchair? Am I not going to be able to walk anymore? What's going to happen to me? And I feel like that all stems from the social stigma and, quite frankly, the ignorance around mobility aids. And even the general public use mobility aids as like a benchmark of how disabled you are, or how incapable you are, and how much help you need. Whereas when I joined the chronic illness community in general, I very quickly learned that mobility aids are in fact very empowering. They allow you to do so much more, because without them, you wouldn't be able to do certain things. So they're not a limitation for the person. I think the limitation comes from the inaccessibility in public. Do you use mobility aids?
I do. My whole house is, it's like a mobility aid warehouse. So I had been eating pavement for years, actually. And it's funny because I grew up as a dancer. And my parents joke now, they're like, we wasted so much money on your dance classes because you just kept falling. But I had noticed, I kept tripping and I kept falling, and my balance was like junk. Walls would come out of nowhere. So, I had that discussion with my neurologist, and he suggested using a walking cane and using an AFO leg brace. I was looking for a walking stick, a walking cane on Amazon. And I was finding, just the plain aluminum ones, or just really basic styles, I guess. And I told myself, look, okay, let's just be self-analytical, Britt, for a second. If I'm happy with what it looks like, and I'm happy with the style or how it's representing me as a person, I'm going to be more apt to use it. I'm not going to feel ashamed to use it. I'm not going to be, stuck in the stigma of, oh, a 30-year-old shouldn't use a walking cane. That is crap. Let me tell you all, that is crap. Because it's no different than insoles for your shoes or eyeglasses, but you have to feel confident. You're not going to go to Lens Crafters and be like, please give me the ugliest pair of eyeglasses that you have in the store. That's not going to happen. You want to choose something that's going to reflect you, that's going to empower you, that's going to make you want to use it. And for me, every day is different. Some days I use my cane. Some days I use nothing. Other days I'll use my rollator, or I'll use a wheelchair. Heat is my nemesis. We live in Southern California here, and if it's anywhere over 85 to 90 degrees and I have to be outside for an extended period of time, my legs are just not going to cooperate with the situation. So wheelchair. You have to feel confident in your mobility aid. And when you're confident in your mobility aid, and you enjoy how it looks, and you enjoy how it feels, and you enjoy the ease that it gives you, they're there to make your life easier.
I really loved what you said about being confident in your mobility aid and being confident in using it, because I've seen people who have been using mobility aids for a long time describe them as almost being an extension of themselves. It's not something additional.
Are you a mobility aid user? Why not share your experience with others in the comments below?